This is Patrick Aback with Digital Media Club USA, and in this lesson we're going to talk about reposting a Chamber of Commerce episode and monthly updates on their events. So the reason why we do this is Chambers of Commerce have lots of events, sometimes half a dozen or more a month, and what we want to do is at least post the next month of, say, 3 what looks like major events. They've got weekly things that they post as events but are only open to members. Sometimes they'll have a weekly Friday meeting for members only. But we want to, for sure, like the charity events, some special things, we want to post those things, or at a minimum 3, or our goal is to post 3 upcoming events, and then maybe those are, if they only have 3 events and it ends up being that it is their weekly things, yeah, we'll do that too. Or that's listed under 1 as repeating. So when you repost a Chamber of Commerce or anything, now, first of all, the reason why we do this is, what I find is they don't want an interview every month. You know, they find it valuable and they'll be nice and they'll, do an interview, but they're most excited about promoting big interviews, or big events rather. So they have plenty of big charity events throughout the year, or they have ribbon cuttings for businesses. But my experience says about 3 interviews a year is about the limit, maybe every 4 months or so. So what we do this is we repost an interview. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. This is a Chamber of Commerce interview that we did with the Chamber of Commerce of Alpharetta. Now, what we want to do is we want to repost it. My guest today is the President and CEO of Alpharetta Chamber of Commerce, Deborah Lanham. In this episode, we talk about the benefits of chamber memberships. Okay, the little tag that I'm going to add on there, because we're going to change this from Ask the Expert to upcoming events. We're going to add a little line here that says, be sure to check out the upcoming events, instead of be sure to watch my full interview. Okay, we're going to change that a little bit here. Okay, so this is the post that we're going to repost. So what we do is we go back, and this might take you 15 or 20 minutes to do that. We click on videos, and then we click these 3 buttons here and visit content library. Now this you'll see all the videos that we've published in the past. Let me see if I can squeeze this in here. So let's go down here. And there she is. So we have Chamber of Commerce. Now in this one we said was events. That was time sensitive. This is the second one we did, is Ask the Expert, but we're going to change it. Okay? So what we're going to do, we are going to, let me see if this will, there we go. So I had to pull the screen out there. So we want to new post with the same video, new post with video. Okay? So we're going to do a new post. It's going to look like a new post dated today. Everything's going to look new, but the views will carry forward. And that's something that's valuable. Okay, so right here we have this. Now, here's what I'm going to change. I'm going to back everything down just so I have everything here. So we're no longer doing an Ask the Expert video. We are doing upcoming chamber events. Oops. Okay. We're going to put the first one here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Chamber of Commerce. Here's their home. This is their home look. We're going to go look for events. So it's one of these, more events are right here. So now they have They have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, they have 4 photos. So they've got all their events for the next 2 days, which is rare. Usually they have more events listed out. So we're going to, since this one is happening tomorrow, let's go with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to White Columns Country Club. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to, where did I have this at? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to paste this. Okay. So this is the name of the event. Now, some of these, what the problem is there's a lot of, okay, golf pro tips. Okay, there's only one event listed, so I'm assuming it's that one. So tomorrow is May 19th. So we will say, Wednesday, May 19th, 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Okay. Now let's, since they have the location here listed, let's see if we can tag it. So this is not good. Two like this, Country Club, Wilson, Georgia. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of assuming. Okay. So that's the first. I included the location. I normally may not do that. It just happened to be there. And why not tag something extra? Maybe they'll share it. Okay. And then we'll go to the next one. Oh, that's not the next one. This is the next one. We'll click on this. And this is too at the White Columns Country Club. I just want to make sure we have, I'm sure it's the right one. It's a very unique name. So Wednesday, so this is the same time at the same place. Okay, so we're not going to list that one. Normally I would have, but these are the same events then, same place. Okay. So now what we're going to do is Blue Jean Ball, the Reed Barn. Okay, let's copy that. And then go back to our Creator Studio. So the Blue Jean Ball, we'll cut this, we'll paste this here. Click on the front there, hit the @ sign with my cursor right there. And the blue jean. Now look at all the Blue Jean Balls there are. Okay, so see that logo right there? I want to go back here and see if that matches the same logo. So that's the logo that would show up. Okay. So I'm not sure. So due to the fact that this has a lot of Blue Jean Balls listed, I'm not going to take the time to look at all that. There's several of them. The images don't match. I could be doing that for 20 minutes. So Friday, let's see. May 21st, 6 p.m. See how I'm formatting? 6 p.m.'s right there, no space. 10 p.m., no space, a dash. All this has to be formatted the same way. Now this is not going to be highlighted, and that bothers me. But at the same time, you have to weigh this out. This is taking long enough anyway. And the thing that people really need to do if they're getting good at social media is blue jean ball, and then have, whatever, Alpharetta Chamber of Commerce, something that identifies this uniquely. If there's a generic event, if you've got, Humane Society 5K run, well, there might be lots of Humane Society 5K runs in the world out there, because this is a worldwide thing. You would say the Wood County 5K run 2021, something like that, that distinctly identifies it, so your tag is informational as well as unique. That's what you want to do if you're ever creating events on Facebook. Okay, and the read barn. So upcoming chamber events. So then what we're going to do, now a couple things here. We could, I don't normally do this, is we could just publish this whole thing like this. Just ask the expert. Be sure to check out the upcoming events. You know what? That's why I don't do this. So I am going to take this out. So we're going to say the Annika Blessing Show. I'm going to take out the episode number because we're going to maybe use this one several times. So there we go. Now, the other thing is, see this About Us? I'm going to, right here, I'm going to delete the whole About Us. I'm going to delete it. Gone. Okay? I'm also going to put the first one in here. Oh, that's 6:30. Upcoming chamber events. Make sure that kind of looks okay there. Upcoming chamber events. We'll just list the first one. There's not enough room in a title to list them all. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the first frame so that looks different. Okay. That's a different one. So now we're going to publish it this way. However, we're going to go back. We have to put in the About Us from the last post. So a post that's 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old, for sure longer than that, will have potentially a different format. I think we've settled in on a format now, though. Might have a little something different there in the wording below the About Us, but it might have a new sponsor. We might have added a sponsor on. You have to re-tag everything anyway. Okay, so I'm going to see if this is done yet here. Alpharetta. I refresh my screen. So if you're a club president, or you want to manage clubs, or you want to learn how to do this stuff, these are all little things that you're going to have to pick up on. And once you get efficient with it, once you kind of get the hang of it and learn how to do it, you can do it quickly. I'm kind of walking through it very slowly, but probably something like this, to update this in the proper format, is probably at least a 10-minute exercise. You don't just want to do something. There we go. Okay. So this is our last one. So I'm going to go to About Us. Right down to there. See, like Katie Rocco is a new sponsor. So she's going to get tagged on this. She hasn't done her Ask the Expert, first batch of Ask the Expert videos. And so when she sees this, wow, I'm tagged with it, it's kind of a big deal. Wow, you're helping promote the chamber events. In her eyes, it's a positive. So we're going to go here. Now, so we're going to tag the Alpharetta Chamber or the Alpharetta Digital Media Club. We want to tag wherever we can tag. Okay. Alpharetta students. We want a space there. Women in business, space there. Now what we want to do tag this one, and then tagging franchises is tricky because there's different listings, as we know. So 2 Men in a Truck Alpharetta. Darn it. The reason why I'm doing it this way, and now it's not going to tag. I tell you, I don't know how tagging. Okay. The thing about this is this Alpharetta Georgia will go away. A-L-P-H-A-R-E-T-T. Don't know why, but you have to write that out again. Alpharetta. Okay. Here's another one. Visiting Angels. Visiting Angels. Alpharetta. There we go. A-L-P-H-A-R-E-T-T. These happen to be 2 Men in a Truck and Visiting Angels both happen to be franchises. And the most important one is the Rocco team. Now the thing about the Rocco team is tags do not like hyphens or parentheses. So the Rocco Team Realtors, you should just have Rocco Team Realtors, no hyphen in there. These should not have parentheses in there. Visiting Angels Alpharetta GA. 2 Men in a Truck Alpharetta GA. That's all it should be. Nice, clean, and simple. Okay. Now the other thing is we could check in. There's a little something extra. When you check in, it lists the name of, in this case, the chamber. It lists it up near the top. I think it's an added little benefit to do that. Let's see how this goes here. And we are taking a long time to process here. This is an edit. This is not even uploading a video, so not sure why this is taking so long. So, there we go. I'm going to refresh my screen. So, that is how you do it, and that is how, if you did everything that I did, you get an A. Okay, anything less than that, and students, you're deducted for your grades. If you missed something, you get an A, missed 2 things, an A minus, 3 things, a B plus, and so forth. But you have to do this with excellence. So right there is at the Alpharetta Chamber of Commerce. That's when you put in your location, that's where that shows up. So just a little thing. Now I wish this was tagged, the blue jean ball was tagged, but it's not. So, you know, I also see the blue jean ball for some reason, which really bugs me, is not, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to put in this, the date and time here. I'm just not going to do it now.